Hi everyone. Thank you for being so patient. We're just having a little network issue. Welcome back.
Thank you for being so patient.
No problem at all. So,
Anji,
yeah,
aap
talking about, actually wanted to really discuss this topic on how to take care of your sexual health during these tough times. I think we all are really stressed. We are going through a lot. And what is your yogic perspective on that?
All right. Your sexual health and your mental health are very closely related. You take care of
Yeah.
your mental health, and your sexual health will take care of itself. Okay. One of the things that I have been doing for my mental health is journaling. Another thing I have been doing for mental health is legs up the wall. Remember the magic pill. Um, Aside from that, I'm mostly very tuned into my needs. Okay,
Yeah.
so tuning into your body and tuning into the needs of your body are very essential. So if today your body is saying I want to have more milk, then maybe it needs it because it needs more calcium. Maybe today it is asking for लौकी क्योंकि उसको और पानी चाहिए. It's different on each day, so start to really listen to your body. If your body ka guidance you have
Yeah.
tuned into, then you are set, because your body will tell you everything that you need. Okay, make sure that you get yourself as much physical exercise as you can with the limited time that you have. Okay,
Yeah.
whether that is walking, whether that is yoga, the few minutes, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can find classes on YouTube. You can join online classes that are like half an hour long. It doesn't even have to be a physically challenging practice for you, really. Just
Yeah.
calming down your sympathetic nervous system should be doing half the job, more than half the job. Take care.
Right.
Aside from that, I'll tell you some poses though. Okay.
Yeah.
And to end and to end today's session, I will also make you guys practice a few very deep movements in the body. Okay. So, in terms of postures, one is cat and cow. We have discussed this before. I think I should be able to sort of now show it to you. So, one is cat and cow. This is very, very common when you arch your back on the inhale and round your back on the exhale. Okay. And doing that a few times.
Right.
That is number one. For some of us, inversions are difficult. So you can always get yourself into a downward dog inversion.
Hmm.
That is also an inversion. You want to send the blood back to the brain. Okay, so
Right.
try and get that as many times as possible. Another one is bridge pose. We did this. I kind of showed it to you, but I'm going to try and show it to you a little again. Hands close to the feet, hips on the ground, spine aligned, and you push the ground away with your feet and your entire arms to raise the hips up as high as possible. Okay?
Right.
This is your bridge pose. All postures can be done dynamic, which is repetitiously, or static, which is holding a posture for 5 breaths or 10 breaths or some such. Then there is your happy baby. Happy baby is great. Happy baby is great. Happy baby, you don't need to do much for that. You can do in bed also. So you're going to let the legs come up, okay? And you're going to lift. Hold your feet. Okay, arms inside the knees, holding the outsides of the feet, pull the feet apart. Okay, and you're going to rock from side to side. It really releases the tension in your lower back. It really relaxes the hips, and it should get your blood circulation going back to your hips again. Then there is your one-legged pigeon or Ek Pada Raja Kapotasana. Now, this is a little complicated, but I'm going to see if I can sort of simplify this. I want you to visualize that my shawl is a pillow. Okay, I'm flexible, so it's okay, but I'm going to show you how to use it. So we start one leg back, one leg forward. Go forward, walk the leg out, and sit. So basically, you want to notice the legs like so. Both your hips will be at the same level. Can't get them at the same level? Use a pillow.
Hmm.
Keep them there. Stay on your elbows and relax. My one leg is behind, okay?
Yeah.
And my hips are aligned. This is something that you'll be able to come to slowly, okay? So be gentle with yourself. Another version of this that you can do, which should come a little more easy, is lying down on your back. Come on your floor. Take one hand inside, one hand outside, interlock, and you're going to pull the thigh in. Pull this thigh in while pushing this thigh out and hold.
Yeah.
This same thing you can do against a wall also. If your leg is up against a wall, same thing applies, support it. Right? And lastly, it's child's pose. Okay? Toes together, heels apart, knees apart.
Yeah.
Work forward. Relax. So these are things that you can pretty much do in bed, in the
Right.
morning or at night. This sequence, you can actually, if this helps, you can do this one whole sequence. Breathe, inhale for 4, exhale for 8, for about 5 minutes, and then go have sex. All the best, have fun. You'll be limber,
Right.
you'll be open, blood circulation will be great. And you will be able to have the hormonal balance to actually enjoy the experience.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I just want a little recap since we really want to save this live and post it for everyone who couldn't attend it. So, can you just take us through the little poses that you took us through for PCOD?
Absolutely. PCOD. PCOD
Yeah.
poses I have not given you too many of, but all the poses I have given for sexual health will help for PCOD. For PCOD, the only thing, the easiest thing we need to learn and remember is legs up the wall. Legs up
Yeah.
the wall every day, 5 minutes before bed. Keep your knees relaxed. I know your legs will get cold as the blood drains down into your butt, but stay there. You can read, you can check your phone, you do all of those things that you do in the night anyway. If that's your practice, then
Yeah.
anyway. But then with legs up, no, why not?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it's just that. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to make you guys experience a few muscles, a few very deep muscles in our hip area, which is really thick with your excretion organs as well as your sexual organs. So we're
Right.
going to try and find those muscles so that you know that there is something called as pelvic floor, and pelvic floor health is extremely essential. If you keep your
Right.
pelvic floor active and engaged, then बाकी सब हो जाएगा.
Perfect. Perfect. Let's start.
ठीक है?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to sit comfortably. I am sitting with my legs one against my groin and the other one in front. My knees are wide and I'm sitting tall. My heart is not lifted up. I'm pulling in, not to back, center. Okay? Bring your hands to your knees. Fix your gaze at a point in front of you and gently close your eyes. Take a few breaths to arrive in the here and now. Bring your attention to your hips and lower body. Notice the weight of your hips on the ground or chair or whatever it is that you are sitting on. You will first bring your attention to your anus. We are going to practice Ashwini Mudra, where we are going to contract the muscles in our anus and draw them up. Imagine you need to poop and that there is no bathroom nearby, and you really need to poop. Engage Ashwini. Release. Engage Ashwini. Release. We're going to do this 10 times. I'm going to say engage and relax. You're going to control the poo-poo and then you're going to relax 10 times. Engage, release. Engage, try and isolate the muscles, release. Engage, release. Engage, hold, release. Engage, sit tall, release. Engage, release. 3 times by yourself. Try and contract only the muscles in the anus. Returning to natural. Notice the sensations in the hips. And the effects of Ashwini Mudra. Keeping the eyes closed. Our second mudra today will be Vajroli Mudra. Vajroli Mudra has to do with your urinary function. So what we want to do is imagine I need to pee. I need to pee real bad. I need to pee a lot. There's no bathroom nearby. Engage. Release. Engage. Release. Just the urethra. Engage. Release. Hold. Can't pee yet. Release. Engage. Sit tall. Back straight. Release. Engage. Draw up. Release. Very subtle. Continue 3 more times by yourself. When you have finished keeping your eyes closed, just notice the sensations in the hips and the effects of the Vajroli Mudra on the body. Keeping the eyes closed, our final technique will be Moola Bandha, a very deep internal practice. A lot easier for us women to associate with. Imagine your period suddenly started, you don't have a pad, and you don't have a bathroom nearby. Now hold and release. Do that a few times. Give a pause in between. We'll do this 10 times. I will guide it with you. Engage. Can't go yet. Release. Engage. No tampon or cup. Release. Engage. I can't find my pad. Release. Engage. Does my friend have a pad? Release. Engage. What am I wearing? Release. Engage. Hold. Release. 3 more times by yourself. Return to natural breath when you are finished. Keep your eyes closed and notice the sensations in your hips, in the legs, in the spine, traveling up to the head, and in the whole body. The effects of Moola Bandha, the master key. And whenever you are ready, you will gently flutter your eyelids open. Calming.
So easy to do, and I could feel so connected to my body throughout. Really, really interesting.
Relatable, no, that's why.
Very relatable, true.
Yeah.
So we are almost coming to the end of the session. So are there any messages that you'd like to give to our audience? And also we are now open to questions if anyone wants to ask about PCOD or women's sexual health. We would love to take that.
There are a lot of, I'm actually not able to go through all the comments because there are
Yeah.
a lot. I'm not sure if I'm good at this, yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but if there are any questions now, I'd be happy to take them.
Please do ask questions if you have.
While you're asking questions, I can tell you that it would be nice to maybe in the caption when you save this live,
Yeah,
guide them to this 5-minute meditation that we just did. It really brings
definitely.
your attention in, and the only difference for a guy would be the location of where you engage the Moola Bandha. So for a man, the Moola Bandha engagement is going to be in the thin strip of skin that is there between the end of the penis, end of the scrotum and the anus. It's a very thin strip of skin, and you're going to bring your attention there and draw it up. Like if you were trying to control or not let yourself ejaculate yet, that is how you would draw it up. Okay?
Okay, so one of the viewers is asking pain on the first day, then it's normal. Is it something wrong?
Okay. It's common, but it's not normal. This is something that I have already said in today's chat, that we need to denormalize period pains. Okay? They're common, they're not normal. Okay? Uh, Pain you will experience, a woman experiences either on day 1 or on day 2. She might experience heaviness on the day prior or the day before that also. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe even one whole week if there is not much hormonal balance. But if after one day of pain your body is going back to normal, then it is not something wrong. Okay, it's not something seriously wrong. You probably need to just change your diet a little, switch it up, maybe drink a little more milk or have a little more dates, or have more beetroot, or that sort of stuff. Listen to your body, it'll guide you. um
So one
Pain
of the
on first 2 days of periods is okay. Sometimes our body just recreates responses based on what it's previously given. Okay. Also,
yeah,
if this particular month you had 1 day less pain, then you might want to watch. Okay. Watch your period. Okay. Really see. Okay. Maybe in January I had all 3 day pain, or all 4 days of pain. In February it was less. It was like 1 day. March it was 2 days. Correlated to what was happening in your life at that point.
yeah,
Henna, if
yeah,
there was something on your mind, then that probably just sat on your hormones and that messed up your period. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe you can look at all the aspects at that point of time: what you're eating, what you're doing, what kind of stress are you taking, and things like that.
It's a good idea to just have a diary and
Yeah,
like very, very bullet points. Date, mood, sorry, day of the cycle, mood, um, pain, digestion, poop, sleep.
yeah,
You know, like literally. And guys, look at your poop also. Okay, please, it's important. If you see your poop will tell you what you were eating right and what you're not eating right and what you need to eat more of.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We have many more questions. Someone is asking us to guide on menopause.
Guide on menopause. Now, I personally don't have experience, so understand that what I will say will be more intellectual than experiential here. But, but menopause again is your hormones are trying to stop now. Okay, there are some hormones that are not getting secreted anymore, that are not getting made anymore, or your baby maker does not want to make babies anymore, so now it is going to be stopping, so there is going to be imbalance, so that is likely to cause stress.
Yeah.
So the smarter thing would be uh, to do everything that combats stress, like the parasympathetic nervous system activation. Now, however that works for you, maybe it's slow dancing in the room by yourself naked. Maybe it is just stretching a little. Maybe it is, I'm more of a pranayam person, so I'm going to sit for 30 minutes and I'm going to breathe till I feel okay over here again. A lot of women do not experience menopause as badly, and that is because they take care of their parasympathetic nervous system. They're watching their diet at that time, and they're making sure that they're feeding themselves physically, mentally, and emotionally only what they need and nothing more.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's really different for everyone. Everyone has their own journey.
And that's what, now the womb is so personal. It's
Yeah.
your womb. Your womb will tell you. Baba, the womb tells you when you're making wrong decisions. If
True.
you just start to tune in and start breathing into your womb space and really connecting with your womb will tell you everything. I don't like this person. This person is not good for us. We need to quit that job. I need to change this approach to that project of mine. Everything your womb will tell you.
Yeah.
Because inside your womb today are all of your children and all of your children's children and all of their children's children that there could ever be. And we've lived in our ancestors long before our ancestors even saw us. It's a very deep connection.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's a very deep connection.
Okay. So we have more
Question.
questions. Yeah.
Hmm.
So one person is actually asking about premature ejaculation. Can yoga help in that? What are the poses that can be helpful?
Hmm. Good question. Very good question. Premature ejaculation. Go back to this entire video. I did a sequence of postures and I showed you how to do them. It may not be very, very clear, but you can Google those postures and you will get the right form as well. That's all you do. That sequence will work for you. But what will help is starting to actually engage the deeper muscles, like what we did just now.
Yeah.
Okay. Controlling your orgasm has to do with controlling very deep muscles in your body. So, premature ejaculation comes from not having enough control or not having enough of a connect with your penis. And having a connect with your penis is not, okay, I need to connect with my penis, so I'm going to masturbate a lot. No, you're going to masturbate more mindfully. That's it. You're going to masturbate more mindfully. You're going to try a start stop method. Okay. Start start really exploring start stop method while doing internal muscular activation.
Yeah.
Train your deep muscles. Ashwini Mudra, Vajroli Mudra, Moola Bandha. Okay, this should help. And of course inversion ना, वो तो करना ही है, वो तो सबने करना है.
We one last question. If anyone has a question, that wait for then it. And all worry, we'll be live on our. We'll have it saved so you can go back to it.
If you
Although,
have a personal question, I'd be happy to answer.
so for me, I would at least say that I have mood. Uh, I used to have pain, but now that's not there. But something with I go. So how can that be solved if there is something that can help?
It only needs to be solved if you think it's a problem. Okay,
It is
let's go
anxiety.
periods, girls. Periods, periods are a blessing. Okay, this was something that yaar dard hota hai ek mahine mein ek baar. It's just so uncomfortable. It's so inconvenient. I can't do this. I can't go there, etc., etc. My moods are all crazy. It's not okay. But what your periods are an opportunity for your body to cleanse physically
Yeah,
and energetically every single month. Okay. So if you're having mood swings, hey, I have mood swings too. I'm a normal person. We're all normal people. Yoga doesn't teach you not to have mood swings. It teaches you to see your mood swings as just that, mood swings. I am swinging from extreme joy to extreme rage. Now let's take a moment and process if this was the range of emotions that I was going through this entire month, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. See, it'll tell you. You know, when I go moody during my period, I just make sure that I limit my social interaction because I don't want to bother other people. That's it.
right.
But I have the liberty to do that because I live in a house high up in the mountains with no one living around me within a 15-minute radius. Okay. Everyone does not have that luxury. So, taking some time to isolate, taking some time to process your feelings and emotions. Again, emotions and feelings are also indicators. Why am
Definitely.
I angry? Something's not right. Why am I sad? Something's not right. Why am I happy? Something is right. Why am I so energetic and bursting and like super pumped today? Something's right. What is it? Check it.
Yeah,
See it. Get to know yourself. Having having a woman's sexual organs in your body is so beautiful because you
that,
get a chance to connect with yourself the way no one can. You know, whether it is periods, whether it is motherhood, whether it is pregnancy, your body is your teacher for your entire life.
yeah.
उससे
It's
कनेक्ट
really,
कर लो यार, बाकी सब हो जाएगा.
yeah. Got it. Thank you. So the last question we're gonna take is again how to handle sexual trauma of childhood. Um, how have to have a good it. So the last questions.
Firstly, I feel you, sister. I feel you so hard. But there are a few things that really help. Okay. One of the things is sexual trauma causes a lot of fear in us. And a fear is a very primal response. A fear center is your Moola Dhar. Okay. What we engage to pull up in Moola Bandha, that's your Moola Dhar. Okay. Your root chakra. It deals with survival and is blocked by fear. Okay. And fear is very deep. So even if it may have been one incident, it's very likely that you've built up a fear, a very heavy fear, and that fear is going to stay unless you work through it. Because again, sex is a two people activity, your partner has a huge role to play here. Okay, please, women who have experienced sexual trauma, please, please, please find partners and only accept partners who understand how to deal with you and how to give you the space to be. Okay, talk to your man. Okay, when you touch me over here, it reminds me of this thing. or or when you were standing over here and I could feel your breath, it reminded me of that thing and I froze, or I started to cry. Or maybe when we are sleeping, don't initiate sex because I freeze and then I go into a full blown panic attack. You know, everyone is different, everyone deals with it differently. You know, as part of my sexual trauma, I had reached a stage where agar piche se if anyone just taps me on the shoulder from behind, I'm gonna whack them. I'm not gonna flinch. I'm not gonna move away. I'm gonna hit them first. That's what I'm gonna do because I could not protect myself so many times. Okay. So, but pleasure is important. Sex is not a bad thing. Men are not all predators. Sex is not going to harm you, and only if it is consensual, you go for it. Okay, if at any point you said yes to sex, and you started sex and you started to feel, nay, I am feeling violated right now, stop and say, I'm not feeling okay, can we do this another time?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to take care of yourself. You need to start voicing your needs, and you need to start first identifying your needs. Very very personal. Laptop के ऊपर तो मत चलो यार तुम. So these are very very personal things.
Yeah.
Okay, so if something bothers you, if something triggers you, it's your duty to share that with your partner, because your partner does not want to scare you. Your partner does not want you to feel unsafe. They don't want you to feel harmed. They want you to feel loved. Okay, have that conversation. This is what makes me feel more loved. This is what scares me. Don't touch me so hard, maybe,
Yeah.
whatever it is, speak up, because no one's gonna just get it. No one's gonna get it. And sisters, it's just we for ourselves. Okay, my sexual health, my sexual well-being, my sexual happiness is in my hands, just as it is in yours. And we need to start taking ownership of our sexual well-being, of our orgasms, of our pleasure, of our happiness. It's not all horrible. And this is for the sexual trauma. This is for my sexual trauma peeps.
I think that was the perfect thing we could have to this session. I'm extremely thankful to you. It's been really wonderful having you here, and I hope it was really informative for everyone who joined in. We'll be saving this. You can have a look at it later, and feel free to reach out to our DMs and ask us more questions. Thank you so much again, Disha. It was amazing.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
If any of you guys need any kind of personal attention, or you have questions that were not addressed in today's live, or maybe want some direction or some guidance, or would like a session with me, then you want to reach out to me on Swasthiastu Yoga. You can also head to my website. It's www.swasthiastuyoga.com. And I'll do whatever I can to help you out. And I
Yeah, and
hope
we
this session
had
helped.
there so you guys can easily reach out to her. Her handles will be mentioned, so please feel free to do so. Thanks once again, everyone. Thank you so much, and have a great, great International Yoga Day.
Om
Bye.
Swastiastu. I wish you health.
Thank you.